Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to Last Week in Germany, where I, some random ass American guy, am going to react to the top posts from the German subreddits last week. Just to make sure I keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in Germany. Let's do it. Well, I will start off by saying it must have been a slow news week in Germany. What do we got here? Oh man, it's been a while since I brushed up on my European/German parking signs, or like, traffic signs. I think that means no parking. It's been vandalized. Kind of surprising. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I would have thought there wasn't much vandalism in Germany. Oh, ganz frisch Wand, geil. Oh, completely fresh wall. Cool. Well, not anymore. Good job, buddy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe every fresh wall is immediately graffitied in Germany. I don't know. Window and Bridge Day, 2025. Is this an important day? What is this? To commemorate the invention of the window and the bridge? Brückentage. Help me, AI overlords. Help me understand this. It's about Brückentage Bridge Days in 2025, showing how to maximize vacation days in Germany by combining public holidays with weekends. This is not a thing over here in America. I've never heard of this. That is genius. You have so many public holidays that you can bridge them together. By taking 8 vacation days from April 18th to May 4th, 2025, you can get 17 days off in total. Oh my God, that would set a record over here in America. Can I just take a second to say, holy crap, AI is actually useful, and we, the human race, is for sure doomed. Typical Germany. This email address was the social court of Stuttgart. What is that? Did they encrypt it? Like, are you joking? What's the actual explanation for this? de.justice, a 50-letter of alphanumeric string at egvp.de/mail.d. For that, you would first need a DE mail account. The average citizen probably doesn't have an account or has never heard of one. At Telecom, it costs 39 cents an email. And at 1&1, it costs 10 euros a month. With 100 free emails a month. At least, I guess that would cost, or cut down on spam, if it costs 39 cents to send an email. I might actually be down for that. What is that? An air taxi? Huh. Berlin does not grant federal aid to the air taxi manufacturer Lilium. Okay. Upper Bavarian electric aircraft manufacturer? Whoa. Isn't this like insanely difficult to make a plane powered by batteries? Because batteries weigh a ton. It seems to be working, though. What are those little wiggly worms? You know what? If Berlin doesn't want to invest in that, I will. Where do I put my money? How can it be that a youth club has its own town sign? I don't know. Is that like a big deal? It sounds kind of like this person is outraged. How can it be that a youth club has its own town sign? Is it hurting somebody? I don't get it. Like, does it matter? Am I being stupid? I don't know. Maybe it's just interesting. Yeah, good for them. I guess they put their lunch money together and bought a sign. Influential daddies. -31. Answer, Bavaria. -27. How the comments directly show the super German and complain. My God, it's funny and doesn't hurt anyone. That barely made any sense, but I think I know what they're saying. Dealing with passive-aggressive neighbor. Holy shit, if there's one thing I've learned about Germany, it's that if your neighbor has a problem with you, they're gonna let you know, usually with a note. Explain the beef. Oh boy. Okay, it's showing an exchange between neighbors. One neighbor making a request and the other responding in what could be interpreted as a passive-aggressive way. Top note. Please turn the music down. Oh, of course I should have known that's what it would be. That's what starts every fight in Germany. You know, it's a good thing you guys don't have guns. Or that would be the cause of every shooting. Loud music. This is a polite but firm request, asking the neighbor to lower the volume of their music. Translation. Thank you for the message. The last time I played loud music was many months ago. Oh! I had to put that in there a little bit. You know? Thank you, I got the message, just so you know. I haven't played any loud music in months. The neighbor responds. Please call the police next time so that the situation can be clarified. This sentence implies some frustration, suggesting that the neighbor does not believe they are the source of the noise and sarcastically suggests involving the police. Okay, that's the same person saying both these messages. Got it. Wow. Contact the police next time. Okay, buddy. You're not my boss. Get the authorities over here and I'll listen to them. Damn. Quiet hours, Monday to Saturday from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Hey, I'm American and even I know that. Sundays and all holidays, all day. I knew that too. With kind regards, your neighbor. Ooh. This formal closing with a small heart symbol could be seen as passive-aggressive. It could also be seen as flirtatious. A little heart. As the tone of the response doesn't match the friendly sign-off. Wow. Well, that was an epic battle. The most German battle I've ever seen. Who won? Who's next? I don't know. Could be you. Tell him you cannot comply because his sheet isn't laminated. I have tried to do the Jägerschnitzel justice. Sadly, I'm from the US and have never been to Germany. Oh my God, that looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Jägerschnitzel. You know, that looks a lot like a country fried steak. I mean, look at that. We're not so different, you and I. Okay, so judging by this top comment, the schnitzel is too thick, which I understand. That is part of what makes a schnitzel is being very thin, which I love. I think that's phenomenal. My God, I would love a schnitzel. Of any variety. Just the thin meat, you know, you get that super crunchy ratio of the breading, the crunchy breading with the meat just on the inside to add that flavor. Yes! I want one. Oh, but they do say, this does look very delicious. And I would love to have that for dinner. That's very sweet. You know, the American tried their best. And apparently, the cabbage should be soft and soggy. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd have to try it. It is kind of interesting because the cabbage over here in America is typically not, like, soft. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. American here. I've been dating a girl from Germany, and I use the term Jawohl. I've heard it in movies, and I think it sounds badass. To my understanding, it's something like certainly or yes indeed. But ever since I used it, she's completely ghosted me and has done other things that make me think I wronged her. Wow. Apparently the word has negative associations. Good job, dumbass. I don't even know what that means. In speech, it depends on how it's pronounced. It can be casual and totally fine. In text, however, it gives off, at least in my opinion, a more archaic meaning akin to the military. Yes, sir. Okay, so that doesn't sound offensive. Oh my god, this is the Ruboss. Dude, this dude's a legend on YouTube. He says, I think it sounds badass. As a general rule of thumb, if it sounds badass, you probably need to be very fluent in the language before you can use it correctly. Thanks, Ruboss. Okay, I already read this whole thing because it's really long. And I thought it might potentially be not interesting, but it actually is very interesting. This person got a terrible hair dye and cut from a salon, basically. Left him a 1-star review saying it was bad. Which, my god, over here in America, that is so unbelievably normal. Like, but the salon actually called them up over the 1-star review and said the 1-star wasn't justified and that a review shouldn't be based on a gut feeling. I don't know what that means. They literally got a bad hair dye from the salon. When I argued with him about that, he started his guilt trip of how this hurts his business. It should hurt your business. And threatened me with other actions. They are saving people from getting a bad hair dye at your salon. You should get better at dyeing hair. I've heard this thing about Germany, that people can be sued for reviews. And clearly I didn't want to deal with such a thing, so I removed the review. That's kind of sad. That's actually kind of sad. Just write that you were very unhappy with the hairstyle and service. Also mention the phone call. If everything you say is true, can be proven, or is your personal opinion, they cannot sue you. Nope. If everything is said cannot be disproven, the burden of proof lies with the shop owner in this case. That's what I would hope. I would think the burden of proof... Like, yeah, you can't prove every single thing about your experience. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to say it in a review. And this person confirms that. Oh, wait, you're wrong. According to penal code, blah, blah, blah. Anyone who asserts or spreads fact in relation to another person which is likely to make that person contemptible or to degrade them in public opinion shall, unless the fact is demonstrably true, be punished with imprisonment up to 1 year. Does that apply to businesses? Wow, what do you guys think about that? That's actually really fascinating. Of course, on the good side of it is that, yeah, you shouldn't be able to ruin someone's reputation or business because of fake bullcrap that you make up. But if writing a simple Google review means you might get sued, then I sure as hell wouldn't be writing any reviews. Which just means you as the consumer are at, you know, you just don't have as much information. But I assume if it's an opinion, like this person says, if it's an opinion, then they can't sue you for an opinion. Very interesting, very fascinating, genuinely very fascinating. And I think that's where I'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.